Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for all parents and caregivers out there. As parents, we leave our kids with caregivers, whether it's at a daycare, with a nanny, or even with family members. This decision is never taken lightly. It's a big deal, right? We spend a lot of time researching, interviewing, and making sure we find the right person or place to look after our children. We trust them to love, care for, and keep our little ones safe. This trust is the foundation of any childcare arrangement. This trust is super important. It allows us to go about our daily lives, knowing that our children are in good hands. It helps our kids grow and gives us peace of mind. When we know our children are safe and happy, we can focus on our work, our relationships, and our own well-being. But what happens when that trust is broken? It's awful. The impact on both the child and the parents can be devastating. Sadly, sometimes nannies can hurt kids. This can range from neglect to physical or emotional abuse. It's a parent's worst nightmare. It doesn't happen often, but it's a reminder to be careful. We need to be vigilant and proactive in ensuring our children's safety. Most nannies are great and love kids, but bad things can happen. It's crucial to have open communication with your caregiver and your child. We need to understand this, see the warning signs, and do something about it. Educating ourselves is the first step in preventing any form of abuse. This video is for parents in Dublin, but the information is relevant no matter where you are. Childcare safety is a universal concern. We'll talk about nanny abuse, how to stop it, and how to keep kids safe. We'll cover the signs to look out for, how to choose the right caregiver, and what steps to take if you suspect something is wrong. When choosing a caregiver, always check references and conduct thorough interviews. Don't be afraid to ask tough questions about their experience and how they handle difficult situations. Consider using technology like nanny cams to monitor interactions. While it may feel intrusive, it's a way to ensure your child's safety. Regularly talk to your child about their day. Encourage them to share their feelings and experiences. This can help you catch any red flags early. Join parent support groups or forums. Sharing experiences and advice with other parents can provide valuable insights and support. Educate yourself continuously. There are many resources available, from books to workshops, that can help you stay informed about the best childcare practices. At the end of the day, our goal is to ensure our children are safe, happy, and thriving. By being proactive and informed, we can create a safe environment for them to grow. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tips and advice on keeping your children safe and happy. Dublin is a busy city. With its bustling streets, vibrant culture, and a fast-paced lifestyle, it's no wonder that many families find themselves in need of extra help. The city is alive with activity, and parents are often juggling multiple responsibilities, from demanding jobs to household chores, and of course taking care of their children. Lots of parents work hard, and they need help with childcare. In today's world, it's common for both parents to have full-time jobs, leaving little time to manage everything at home. The pressure to balance work and family life can be overwhelming, and that's where nannies come in. They provide the much-needed support that allows parents to focus on their careers while ensuring their children are well taken care of. Finding a good nanny is really important for families here. The process of selecting the right caregiver involves careful consideration and often, a lot of time. Parents want to ensure that the person they hire is not only qualified, but also a good fit for their family's unique needs and values. This means conducting thorough interviews, checking references, and sometimes even doing trial periods to see how the nanny interacts with their children. Nannies do more than just watch kids. They play a crucial role in a child's development, providing not just supervision, but also educational and emotional support. A good nanny will engage children in activities that stimulate their minds, help with homework, and even teach them new skills. They become a trusted companion and mentor, contributing significantly to the child's growth and well-being. They're a big part of a child's life, helping them learn and grow. Nannies often spend a significant amount of time with the children, sometimes even more than the parents do during the weekdays. This means they have a substantial influence on the child's learning and development. From teaching basic literacy and numeracy skills to fostering creativity and critical thinking, nannies are instrumental in shaping the future of the children they care for. Finding the right nanny is a top priority for Dublin families because it affects how happy their kids are. A good nanny can make a world of difference in a child's life, providing stability, love, and a sense of security. This in turn allows parents to have peace of mind, knowing that their children are in good hands. The bond that forms between a nanny and the children can be incredibly strong, often lasting for many years. Because so many families need nannies, it can be hard to find one. The demand for qualified nannies is high and the competition can be fierce. Parents often find themselves in a race to secure the best caregivers, which can add to their stress. The process of finding a nanny involves not just identifying potential candidates, but also negotiating terms, discussing schedules, and ensuring that the nanny's approach to childcare aligns with the family's expectations. Parents have to be really careful when they choose a caregiver. It's not just about finding someone who is available. It's about finding someone who is trustworthy, reliable, and genuinely cares about the well-being of the children. This means conducting background checks, verifying qualifications, and sometimes even involving the children in the selection process to ensure that they feel comfortable with the new caregiver. They need someone who's good at their job and really cares about kids. The ideal nanny is someone who can provide a nurturing environment, offer guidance and support, and be a positive role model for the children. They should be able to handle the challenges that come with childcare, from managing tantrums to helping with school projects, all while maintaining a loving and patient demeanor. For Dublin families, finding such a nanny is not just a necessity, but a crucial part of ensuring their children's happiness and development. It's hard to think about, but sometimes nannies hurt kids. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. For example, there was a story in the news about a nanny who hurt a 2-day-old baby. The family had a baby monitor and saw what happened. It was terrible. This happened somewhere else, but it shows that bad things can happen even when we think everything is safe. We have to be careful and check on things to keep kids safe. These stories are sad, but they remind us to be careful. It's important to understand why some nannies hurt kids. It's hard to know for sure, but some things make it more likely. Sometimes, nannies work long hours and get stressed. This can make them do bad things. Also, if a nanny isn't trained well, they might not know the right way to care for kids. And sometimes, nannies have their own problems like mental health issues that can make them hurt kids. It's a complicated problem, but understanding these things can help us stop it. It's important to know the warning signs that a nanny might be hurting a child. Watch your child closely, pay attention to their behavior and any changes that might seem unusual. Children often communicate through their actions and emotions, so being observant is key. If they suddenly seem scared, anxious, quiet, or different, something might be wrong. These changes can be subtle or very noticeable. A child who was once outgoing and cheerful might become withdrawn and fearful. They might start having nightmares or show signs of anxiety when it's time for the nanny to arrive. If your child has bruises, scratches, or burns that you can't explain, take it seriously. These injuries might be signs of physical abuse. Always ask your child how they got hurt and listen carefully to their response. If the explanation doesn't make sense or if the injuries keep happening, it's a red flag. Accidents happen, but if it happens a lot, that's a warning sign. Children are naturally prone to minor injuries, but frequent or severe injuries should raise concerns. Keep track of any patterns or recurring incidents. If your child is consistently getting hurt while in the nanny's care, it's time to investigate further. Also, be careful if a nanny doesn't want to talk about your child's day. A good nanny should be open and communicative about your child's activities and well-being. If they seem evasive, dismissive, or nervous when you ask questions, it could be a sign that something is wrong. Transparency is crucial in building trust. And if your child doesn't want to be left with the nanny, listen to them. Trust your gut. Children have a natural instinct for danger and discomfort. If they are consistently upset or distressed about being left with the nanny, it's important to take their feelings seriously. They might be trying to tell you something that they can't put into words. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Trust your instincts as a parent. You know your child better than anyone else. If you have a feeling that something isn't right, don't ignore it. Investigate further, ask questions, and seek help if needed. Your child's safety and well-being are the top priority. Parents need to be proactive. When you hire a nanny, do a background check. Don't just trust the agency. Do your own research and check references. Talk to other families who have used the nanny. It's a good idea to have a trial period. This lets you watch the nanny with your child and see if it's a good fit. Talk to your nanny about your rules and how you want your child to be cared for. Make sure they understand and agree. Talk to your nanny regularly. Ask about their day and your child's day. Sometimes, it's good to visit without telling the nanny you're coming. This can help you see what's really going on. Remember, you need to earn trust. Be nice to your nanny, but always make sure your child is safe. Talk to other parents in your area. Share your experiences and ask for recommendations for good nannies. Don't be afraid to ask friends, family, or neighbors for help or advice. Having a support system is really helpful, especially when things are tough. Remember, you're not alone. Nanny abuse is a serious problem, but we need to stay positive. Most nannies are good people who love kids. By being careful, trusting your gut, and taking steps to keep kids safe, we can make sure our little ones are happy and healthy. Remember, your child's safety is the most important thing. Stay informed, trust your instincts, and speak up for your child.